If you're looking for a great mid-tier option to outfit your reef with a controllable return pump, wave pump, and LED lighting that all works together in a single app without breaking the bank, and know that your corals are getting all of the par and flow that they need, then Current USA's got you covered. Their brand new loop bundles include not just their recently released R24 LED lighting, but also their E-flux wave and return pumps, all linked up into their Bluetooth loop controller that allows you to adjust the spectrum and intensity of the lighting while creating a simple custom schedule, as well as the intensity and flow modes of the pumps. Feed mode, maintenance mode, and weather modes are all available with a single tap, and you'll even get a temperature probe, which is a nice bonus. Now, before I dive into all of the specs and performance, let's get this nano loop bundle out of the box so you can get a really good idea of what you get with one of these loop bundles. In the box, you'll find the Orbit R24 Reef LED light, the E-flux wave pump, the E-flux flow pump and controller, the Bluetooth loop controller, as well as a bunch of different cable management items. There are currently 4 loop bundles available, including the Nano that I've got here, the 1X bundle, the 2X bundle, and the 3X bundle. Rather than being rated for specific tank volumes, the bundles are based on the footprint of the aquarium, with the Nano and 1X both being rated for up to a 20-inch by 20-inch tank, the 2X up to a 36 by 20-inch tank, and the 3X up to a 48 by 20-inch tank when looking to keep more light-demanding SPS and mixed reefs. Now, I'm gonna dive into each of the pumps as well as the light separately so you can get a really good idea of what you're getting for your money, as well as what they have to offer in terms of features and performance. First up, the R24 Reef LED light is a compact 52-watt fixture that measures right around 5 by 5 by 1 3/4 of an inch thick and comes with a sturdy and adjustable gooseneck mount for panels up to 1 inch thick and a bunch of Velcro cable ties for keeping things looking tidy. Behind those UV-resistant silicone optics are 24 LEDs that include 8 blues that split 420 and 445 nanometers, 8 royal blues that split 450 and 460 nanometers, 2 violets that split 400 and 405 nanometers, 4 cool whites at 6300 Kelvin, 1 true red at 658 nanometers, and 1 lime green at 498 nanometers. They're broken up into 4 separate channels, the first that contains the blues and the violets, the second for the whites, the third for the reds, and the fourth for the lime green. All of those channels come together to make for a great spectrum that most reefers will find pleasing to the eye with all the channels at 100%, and that blue channel alone should provide lots of color pop and par for growth with its wide band between 420 and 460 nanometers. Each of the R24 LED lights is rated to provide enough par for SPS within a 20 by 20 inch area and LPS and softies within a 24 by 24 inch area, and can hit 100 par at the bottom of a 20 inch tall tank. The Bluetooth loop controller allows you to control the light through your smart device using the Current USA Loop app, where you can set your start and end times and select the spectrum for sunrise, daylight, sunset, and moonlight, either by choosing from one of the 4 presets or by creating your own custom spectrum yourself using the sliders. Simple, but effective. You can also temporarily preview various weather modes and change the spectrum to all white for maintenance right on the dashboard with a single tap. Each bundle also includes an E-flux DC return pump, appropriately rated to power the filtration system of a tank with the dimensions that the bundle is designed for. Those E-flux DC pumps are rated for 520 gallons per hour for the Nano, 1,050 gallons per hour for the X1, 1,900 gallons per hour for the X2, and 3,170 gallons per hour for the X3. Like we've come to expect from DC pumps, the E-flux are quiet and controllable. They have their own physical controller with a knob to dial in the flow, but they also include a cable to connect them to the Bluetooth loop controller for app control, where you can turn them on and off, change the flow rate in 10% increments, or select feed mode. They do also include vibration absorbing standoffs and an optional intake guard to keep out large debris. You'll also get 1 or more E-flux wave pumps for adding that critical flow that our corals need to thrive. In the Nano bundle, you'll get a single 660 gallon per hour pump, In the X1 and X2 bundles, you'll get a pair of 1,050 gallon per hour pumps. And in the X3 bundle, you'll get a pair of 2,100 gallon per hour pumps. They are compact, magnetically mounted propeller pumps with a ton of articulation, so you can point them in virtually any direction. They plug directly into the Bluetooth loop controller as well and offer 3 flow modes: wave, surge, and stream, with control for both the flow rate in 10% increments as well as the frequency for the wave or surge. They do also offer night mode to slow the pumps down overnight. That Bluetooth loop controller allows you to plug in up to 3 wave pumps, 2 return pumps, 2 R24 LED fixtures, and also comes with a temperature probe for your tank. The bundle does also include Velcro mounting straps for the power supplies, adhesive Velcro for the controller, and a bunch of Velcro cable wraps to keep everything neatly organized, which is a really nice cherry on top. And I mean, yeah, the amount of control that the app provides is a little bit more basic than higher end reefing gear, but it is more than enough to get the job done. And when you consider that each bundle's priced in that budget to mid-tier range and covers lighting, flow for your filtration, and the primary flow for your corals, it's pretty impressive. Okay, for comparison, just a light, even for a nano reef, would usually cost me the same amount as this entire bundle, potentially more actually. And I might have expensive taste, but that is nevertheless very impressive. For reefers that want to get all of that in one shot, in one app, and on a budget, you can click right here.